subscribe doing? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say is allegedly. All right, let me get you guys on my iPad here. Let me find you guys real quick. All right, I should come up right now. Just a second. There I am. And just 1 second. Let me wait for ads here. All right. All right, and you guys can hear me. All right. Very good. All right, let me welcome people in. And before I welcome people in really quickly, if it's your first time here, what we do here is you guys ask me yes or no questions about this political mess that we call the US. And I ask your questions to the pendulum, to the spirit guides through the pendulum. Okay. Make sure you put your question in caps so that I know you're talking to me, not just each other. So if you have a question, make sure you put it in all caps. Okay. And then we'll do this for about an hour, and then we will do a giveaway. And I got me and my husband collaborated on notebooks last week. Well, we collaborated more again with my artwork again and his computer stuff. And we made more notebooks. So wait till you see these ones. These are just as cool. So, all right. Oh, we got a donation here. Let me celebrate that donation, and then we'll welcome everybody in. Thank you, Mark Scheimer. Let me see where my stuff is at. There's the bell. And here is the horn. All right. Thank you, Mark Scheimer. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Real quick, don't you guys like these glasses? Aren't these cool? These readers? They're huge. I love them. I got these at Dollar Tree today. They're like nude color, like my nails. I love nude. I love nude and I love light baby pink. But anyway, $1.50. Look how cool these look. They look like they'd be like those expensive ones, like 30, 40 bucks. No, $1.50. I picked up 5 pairs. There were 5 left on the shelf. There was like a whole strip, but there was only 5 left. I got all 5. 4 of this color, and then 1, I think another shade of pink of something. If I find, every time I see these at Dollar Tree, I'm picking them up. $1.50 for readers like this? Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay, let me welcome everybody in and stop talking about nonsense. Hey, Nathan Baker, my fabulous moderator. Welcome in. Okay. What? Okay, Nathan has something to tell us. Angie, did you hear that YouTube agreed to pay $25.5 million to settle Orange Menace's lawsuit? They removed his channel back in 2021 due to January 6th riot. Angie, did you hear that YouTube agreed to pay $25.5 million to settle Orange Menace lawsuit? Oh, he sued. He sued YouTube because they removed him. Oh Lord. Wonderful. Okay. How does that work? Someone who's not alive suing someone. How's all that going to work out? All right. Some of you are like, are you crazy? Let me ask my pendulum. Clear spirit. Is the Orange Menace still alive on this earth? No. Clear spirit. Is the Orange Menace being kept alive artificially? No. Now, I had gotten, at first I had gotten that he's unalive, and it didn't sit right with me. And so then I asked it in a different way, and it said yes and no. He was being kept alive artificially. And then last week I got, he's now passed. So I don't know what to say to you guys. I still feel strange about the whole thing. I think it's very strange saying things like this, but this is what I'm getting. So, okay, let me keep going here. Christina Mello, welcome in. Thank you, Christina Mello. Yes, don't forget about Protest Mondays. We created a list in the description below this video of a list of companies that support the Orange Menace. And if you'd like on Mondays not to buy from them, if you'd like to join us to not buy from them, please do. And if you can make them permanent, make them permanent. That's what I did to a lot of companies. They effed around and now they're finding out. Okay, let me keep going. Welcome in, Christopher Cotton. Christina Mello, I completely agree. The one finger salute. Exactly. Oh, real quick before I welcome people in, even the NFL has gone against the Orange Menace. And I did a reading on that today. So if you haven't seen that, check that reading out. Because I wanted to know, why did the NFL, what does the NFL, politically, what does the NFL know that they put Bad Bunny as the headliner of the halftime show of the NFL? That's a good reading. Even the NFL has gone against the Orange Menace. Okay. Let me welcome some more people in. Yeah, Christina Mello says, question, why is the muskrat suddenly back into the picture? Oh, believe I'm going to be reading on that. Let me put that down real quick. Because I was watching Shelly, Healing Truth Tarot. If you guys haven't watched Healing Truth Tarot, watch her. She's wonderful. She's in my description. Healing Truth Tarot, Shelly. She's in my description. If you want to go check her out, please do. She's awesome. And she did a reading on this. That Hexith called on Muskrat about some military crap. So, yeah, I want to read on that. Okay. Let me welcome more people in. Sorry, I'm really behind. Welcome in, EMT Girl, fabulous moderator. Welcome in, Michelle Skanes. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. She said, congratulations on 7.15. Thank you. Linda Russell, welcome in. Who else? Cecilia, Sherry Murdoch, Iris V. Welcome in. Diva369. Did I get Susie Cat yet? Susie Cat, Debbie Price, Cheryl Tucker, welcome in. Lunar Muse, Joy, Heather Totten, Cannabis Queen, Debbie Price, Patricia Starnes, welcome in. Frida Darnwell, Elizabeth, Carol Newsom, Cannabis Queen, Haywood, Woman in the Water, welcome in. Bless 54, Kimberly Dixon, welcome in. I know I saw a lot of you guys already asking questions. Let me turn my air conditioner down. I'm burning up. And then we'll go, I'm going to go back to the top and get all the questions. Okay. So don't think I'm going to skip your question, but I got to turn the air conditioning down. I am burning up. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. Let me get my chair right now. All right. I have a pillow on here, so I'm trying to make it be comfortable. Hopefully I fall. All right. All right. I'm ready to go. All right, let me go back up here with the questions that you guys have. Start finding them. Okay. Just looking for. Okay, just looking for. Christina Mello says, where's Don Jr.? He hasn't been seen in a while. I know. Okay. Still going. Thanks, Nathan. You love the glasses? Thank you. Cheryl says, I love the bows too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheryl Marduk says, I love the horn and the bell. Thank you. Okay, Christopher Cotton has a question. Does the military brass have enough evidence to finally remove the Orange Menace from power? Let's ask. I know they want to. I know they're sick of him. You see those generals? They sat there like this. The only time they laughed at him was when he said that he was going to fire him. He goes, if you don't agree with me, you can leave. But if you leave, you're going to get fired. And they all went, ha! Such a loser. Well, his presidency is. But, period, Orange Menace is a loser. Body double, Orange Menace presidency, whatever it is, loser. Okay, clear, Spirit, this is from Christopher Cotton. Does the military brass have enough evidence to finally remove the Orange Menace from power? It is just shaking. Look at that, just shaking. It's in flux. I got that answer in a reading I did today, too. I think it said that they have evidence in that reading or they want to remove him. I can't remember. Watch the 3 videos that I made today. Sometimes you can't remember everything you read when you're doing the readings because you're in it, you know? Okay. Thank you, Debbie Price. Okay, Patricia Taylor says, I watched Sterling yesterday. He said former Vice President Kamala Harris is not going to be president in 2026. I was wondering what you think. Well, let's ask. I've always gotten that she is, so let's ask. Clear, Spirit. Is Kamala Harris going to be president of the United States in 2026? My pendulum is still saying yes, and it's a big yes. Let's ask this. Clear, Spirit. Will the Orange Menace's presidency still be in power in 2026? No. Clear, Spirit. Will Tim Walz be vice president of the United States in 2026? Yes. Clear, Spirit. Will we have a new election? Clear, Spirit. Will we have a new presidential election in 2026? Yep. So that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Okay, Frida has a question. Darnell. Clear, Spirit. Will the military be coming to the White House to remove the Orange Menace's presidency soon? Okay, it's a big yes, too. Yes. God, it's going to hit me in the face. Okay. Okay, Diva 369 says sued by the estate of Donald Trump. Okay, that's true. That's weak. Weak as hell. Okay. Let's see what else you guys have. Oh my God, Cannabis Queen. Let me write this down and let me try to write it down big so I remember to do it. She asked me, did you watch South Park yet? Nope. Sorry. Look, I'm writing it down. So let's hope. A lot of times when I write things down, they come to fruition. So I wrote it down in big capital letters. Okay. I don't even remember it until you tell me. Okay. Linda Russell says, Mike Johnson looks like he's about to crack into a nervous breakdown. He probably is. He's not even, they're not even, he was supposed to call back everybody back in Congress, in the House next week. They're not coming back. They do not want, they want to keep the government closed. They feel like they can do more if they keep it closed. Okay, the more crap they can do. Clear, Spirit. Do the Republican House and Senate and Orange Men's presidency, do they want to keep the government closed? Look, yes, they want to keep it closed. They think they could do more damage keeping it closed. Also, if it's closed, then they can't vote. Then he can't. Now, I'm not sure about that. Because remember the lady from Arizona, she needs to be sworn in as a for the House because she won a Senate seat for the House. And they haven't sworn her in yet because when they swear her in, they have enough votes to say yes to release the Epstein files. Clear, Spirit. Is Johnson not calling Congress back in session because of the Epstein files? Yep. So they're willing for people to not get paid. They're willing for people to get fired, which is stupid on the Orange Menace's presidency's thing. So they can't release the Epstein files. Disgusting. Okay. Patricia says, since so-called Trump haven't been seen, do you think he had another stroke? Now, didn't his body double pop up recently? Someone let me know. I think it popped up today. That's what I think I saw on YouTube. Patricia, I'm getting that he's not alive. So, but they're for me, their lie that it's a body double. That's clear, Spirit. The Orange Menace that we see on TV, is that a body double? Yes. And this is something I want to say about the Orange Menace as a body double, or his body doubles. They're thinner than him. That fool did not lose weight. Okay. He has no discipline whatsoever. Okay. To go on a diet. Please. Not that fool. They're thinner. Their skin is not as bad. His skin is very textured. Okay. And notice this. Sometimes that fool's eyes are brown and sometimes that fool's eyes are blue. Okay. His hair, it's always flipping different. The color's always different. He looks oranger sometimes and he looks not as orange sometimes. But all these body doubles we've been seeing for like the last month and a half, they're all thinner than him. By a lot. Oh, another main tale about that, shoulders. Orange Menace has wide shoulders, okay? Remember whenever you would see him standing out there by his plane looking like an oaf? Let me show you. This is how he walks around, like this. Those big old oafy shoulders. He don't look like that now. His shoulders look small. So pay attention to all those things and see what you think. Okay. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Okay, Christina Mello says, Bad Bunny, I hope he gets protection. But Bad Bunny did Saturday Night Live last night. He was awesome. Oh, let me write that down. I have to look that up. I'm surprised I didn't watch it. Bad Bunny, Saturday Night Live. Okay, I got to watch that. I got to watch that on YouTube. First, I got to watch South Park. Then I'll watch that on YouTube. Okay. I know. Nathan said, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she wrote online, she's in danger. I know. I'm going to do a reading on that. Probably tomorrow. Okay, Christina Mello says, what about the Epstein files? America deserves to know what's in them. Love how the Republicans like to twist things. Mm-hmm. Let's see what the energy is right now about the Epstein files. I'm going to ask two questions. Clear, Spirit, will Congress finally come back into clear? Spirit, will Congress revene back this month, October 2025? Okay, I'd say that they're going to convene. Clear. Spirit, the woman who won House of Representatives in Arizona, will she be sworn in this month, October 2025? Yes. Clear. Spirit, will they vote on releasing the Epstein files? Clear. Spirit, will the vote pass for releasing the Epstein files, October 2025? Okay, it's all saying yes. That's what the energy is saying right now. Okay. Woman in water. That's a good question. You guys, make sure you guys put your question. If you have a question, put it in caps. That's a good question. Has Marjorie Taylor Greene really gained a conscience, or is she just saving face? You know what I think it is with her? I think that this subject of the Epstein files is personal to her. I have a feeling that she's been a victim herself of being sexually assaulted, which is why she feels so strongly about going against the Republicans, because she has never gone against them. I hate to get in someone's business like this, but let's just ask, because I've been curious, like, why doesn't she just go along with them? She usually does with her immoral self. Clear. Spirit, has Marjorie Taylor Greene been a victim of sexual assault? Yep. Allegedly. I've been thinking that, or maybe it was my guides telling me this whole time. That's why, because she's very passionate about this. And she ain't passionate about nothing that the Democrats are passionate about. And to see her up on that stage with all of the Epstein survivors and the Democrats, I'm like, what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. He has a different type of name. I want to say Ruwana. That ain't his name. I can't think of his name. But anyway, there's two of them. And then Massey's a Republican too. But she has never sided with Democrats. It's personal for her. Okay, let me just, if and when. Okay, Bless54 has a question. If and when we see the Epstein files, will this help get Orange out of office? Okay, let's see. I've always gotten that it's still going to be first the stolen election and second the Epstein files. But maybe the Epstein files gets us the ball rolling. So let's ask. Clear. Spirit, if and when we see the Epstein files, will this help get the Orange Menace out of office? Yes. Clear. Spirit, does the Epstein files get the ball rolling of getting the Orange Menace's presidency out of office? Yes. I say presidency because I get that he's not there anymore. So I try to always say presidency. God, my finger's itching. Penny says, love your glasses. I'm going to Dollar Tree tomorrow. Love your nails too. Thank you. Real quick, the glasses, yeah, $1.50. And they're on a strip. They're on a strip, and the strip is connected to where they always have the glasses on that roundabout. But there's a strip on there that they just, at least in my store, they put that strip on. And then that's where these glasses were at. So they could be at the register, they could be on a strip where the readers are on the roundabout, or they could just put them on the roundabout. So, and this nail polish color, isn't it gorgeous? They have a new brand of polish at Dollar Tree, and this is their color. I love it. I love a nude color like this. So just letting you know when you go there if you want to pick up that too. Okay. And my nails are, because somebody asked me about it, it's in my description, but they're kiss nails. And I just cut them straight across. I just cut them straight across, cut them off where I want them, and glue them on, and then paint them. So, and they're the long ones. I always get they're super long ones that are nice and narrow. So, okay. Sorry to talk about that for people who do not care, but there's a lot of people ask me about the nails. So, okay. Okay, let me see what else you guys are saying. Joy said, did the Orange Menace fire a Navy official? I don't know. Let's ask. Clear. Spirit. Did the Orange Menace's presidency fire a Navy official? Okay, my guys are saying yes. Okay, Linda Russell has a question. Will Attorney General Holden be the one to remove Trump along with the other generals? Clear. Spirit. Will Attorney General Holden be the one to remove the Orange Menace's presidency with the other generals? No. Okay. Okay. Oh, I want to tell you guys something. I meant this. So much always going on. This is crazy. Okay. And I don't really feel comfortable with this download that I got. It all feels weird to me, but I'm just telling you guys, this is the other download I got a day or two ago. Oh God, what was it? Now it just left my brain. I know you guys are like, girl, what? Oh my God, let me think. It was just in my head because I just remembered what download I got. Oh, okay, here it is. Remember when he was getting sworn in? Okay, remember how he didn't want to have the big, huge thing outside? He said it was too cold. Well, that was BS because it has been colder, okay? And they've sworn people in and had it all outside. So why would you do that and move it inside? Well, you want to move it inside if you need to control some things, okay? And you need to make it limited, the people that are in the room, okay? So the download I got was that's why the reason they moved it in was to make it limited because they're going to use body doubles, AI, and it ain't gonna be. And this is the other thing I got. Because I remember we got this before that whole thing was fake. Okay, that was AI. Okay, I got that fool died, or excuse me, was unalived before he was sworn in. Sometime before he was sworn in, he passed away. So that's why I know this sounds crazy, okay? I even feel a little crazy saying it. That's why they moved that thing inside because they needed to control the situation. They needed to use they needed to use a body double and they needed to use some AI. So they did a mixture of the two. And so when they swore him in, that was a body double. So they've been pretending this whole time that fool's alive and that fool's real. Now, look, I know it sounds insane. I feel a little insane saying it. But me and my husband were talking about it. And we both looked at each other right when that happened, when that we watched it for like maybe 5 minutes. I couldn't watch it for too long, okay? Because I can't stand him. But I'm like, why does it look so weird? You know how AI always looks weird, okay? And he looked different. Now, I'm not saying the whole thing was AI. Some of it was AI. Some of it was a body double. I don't know exactly how all of it went together. I have no idea, okay? But that's the message that I got. So I got that we've been looking at a body double this whole time. And that fool, and that's why that we were getting, all of us were getting that he's the fake president, right? Most readers were. because he is the fake president because he wasn't even sworn in. And I got that this is the news that we're going to finally get. This is the news that we're finally going to get that's going to shock the world. Remember, all the readers kept saying, and empaths and psychics, when this all comes out, it's going to shock your system. Wouldn't that shock your system? Like, what the hell? Let's ask. Let's just ask to make sure that I got the message right, okay? Clear, spirit. When the Orange Menace was sworn in, was that a body double? Look. Yes. That is crazy. Clear, spirit. Was there AI involved in that whole thing? Yep. Clear. Spirit, is that why they moved it in? Because the Orange Menace passed away and they want to hold on to power. Is that why they moved the inauguration back inside? Yes. This is crazy. I know it's crazy. I know. I'm trying to think if I want to ask any more questions about this. Clear, spirit. So, is the Orange Menace the fake president? Yes. Clear. I want to ask them more questions. Clear. Spirit, did Kamala know about this whole thing? No. Clear. Spirit, did Biden know about this whole thing? No. Clear. Which makes sense, because if they knew about this, they wouldn't let that pass. What the hell? Clear. Spirit, does Kamala suspect that the Orange Menace is the fake president? It's just shaking. Clear. Spirit, does Biden suspect the Orange Menace is a fake president? It's just shaking. All right, let me continue on and see what you guys are saying. All right. Let me go on. Okay, good question, Lisa Hook. Will Kamala blame Kinkles of cheating in public? I hope the hell so. Clear, spirit. Will Kamala blame Kinkles of cheating in public? Look at that. Yes. I love it. This is what I want to know. Clear, spirit. Will it be this year, 2025? No. Clear. Will Kamala accuse Orange Menace of cheating in 2026? Oh, look how big it is. Awesome. Clear, spirit. Will the Orange Menace's presidency be removed in 2025? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Will there be an interim government of Kamala, Biden, Obama, and Walz in 2025? Yes. Okay. So I'm still getting yes for all of that. Okay. Okay, Krista Franklin says, is Trump and Abbott trying to send troops to Houston, Texas? Probably. And the thing about Abbott is he'd be happy to have troops in his state. He'd like go to all the blacks and Mexicans and Latinos. Go there. He would agree with it. Clear, spirit. Is Orange Menace and Abbott trying to send troops to Houston, Texas? All right, it's shaking. So, yeah, they're talking about it. Okay, good question, Linda Russell. Clear, spirit. Will people get their food stamps this month and going forward? Okay, it says yes for that one. And what was the other one? Clear. Spirit. Will people get their wick this month and going forward? Okay, it says yes. Now, there's some no holds bars with this, with Orange Menace's presidency, but all the essential things like that are supposed to not be on the chopping block. But this fool's presidency says he's going to fire people. Oh, Nathan says the ears were bigger. See, there's another thing. Really start looking at this fool, and you're going to start seeing, like, why do you look so different? Okay, Bless54 says, I think it was a body double for his mugshot last year on the RICO charges. Damn. Did he die way back then? Let's find out. Clear. Spirit. Was it a body double for his mugshot last year for the RICO charges? Was that a body double? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Did the Orange Menace pass away last year? Yes. That's insane. But you know what else makes sense to me about this whole thing? Think about how much nonsense he talked for the whole time he was talking. The town hall. All of a sudden, he just wanted to dance. He didn't want to answer any questions. Let's not answer questions. Let's just dance. He took himself and started dancing like an idiot on that stage and wouldn't take one question. Why would you want to do that? Because you're a body double and you don't feel comfortable asking all them questions. At a town hall, you could get any question. And how many times he would just spit off and talk nonsense. If you're a body double, I mean, he's kind of nonsensical anyway, but he's really been nonsensical. If you're a body double, you don't want to be, you don't know what your hell you're saying. So like, just talk nonsense. His followers are fools. They don't care. They'll listen to you. Okay. Christina Mello says, could Trumpenstein's body doubles be Russian spies? My mom said he looks like a walking dead member. Ha! Clear. Spirit. Are Orange Menace's body doubles Russian spies? No. Okay. Okay, Christina Mello says, California Governor Gavin Newsom called Greasy Grandpa rock because his music sucks. No talent. Gotta love Newsom. Oh, is Grandpa rock, is that Kid Rock? Is that what you're saying? And I would agree. Okay. Good question, Pocket Full of Stars. And welcome in. Clear. Spirit. Are we going to look back in 5 years and see that this was all for the highest good? Yes. Which is what us readers, psychics, empaths have been saying. This had to happen. And they're using the Orange Menace to tear down this system so we can build back better. Christina Mello says, I don't trust Marjorie Taylor Greene. I really don't. Yeah, I don't trust her either. Okay, Iris V has a question. Clear. Spirit. Trump is missing again. Will someone finally make an announcement soon about his fate? That's in flux. Look, the Republicans, cannot do that. I mean, they want to hold out as long as possible because they know they don't have the Orange Menace. They don't have the power. Vance don't have the power. His followers, whatever he has left, they do not like Vance. Okay, you know what? I want to do a reading on this too. Clear, Spirit. Is Stephen Miller pulling the strings in the administration? I actually, you know what? No, I got no before. So who's pulling the strings? Clear, Spirit. Is Putin pulling the strings in the Orange Menace's presidency? That's scary. It said yes. That's scary. Clear. Spirit. Are the Orange Menace's cabinet, are they listening to Putin? Yes. What the hell? Clear. Spirit. Does Putin have something on the Orange Menace's cabinet? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Does Putin have Epstein file stuff on the Orange Menace's cabinet? I got yes for all those questions. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane and that's scary. That's his name, Rokana. He's the one who's really leading the thing with the Marjorie Taylor Greene. Him and that other Republican. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene brought herself on. Massey's the Republican. Rokana's the Democrat. And they're the ones really focused on the Epstein files. And then Marjorie just stepped on in. Okay, Pocket Full of Stars has another question. Clear. Spirit. Is it going to be revealed that the Orange Menace has passed this year, 2025? Okay, it's saying yes. Maybe that's why he keeps going missing, because they're trying to like keep all this going. Clear. Spirit. Is the Orange Menace always missing because the Republicans are trying to keep this nightmare going? Yes. Okay. Okay, this is from Nathan. Fabulous moderator. Sorry, guys, my pendulum got stuck in my hair. All right, this is from Nathan Baker. Clear. Spirit. Does Melania Trump have an AI body double? It's just shaking. Let's just ask if she has a body double. Clear. Spirit. Does Melania have a body double? No. She don't need a body double. You hardly ever see her. Just when she's getting paid. Oh, my Lord. Thank you, Reed Reed's Comic and T. Wallace. Thank you, guys. You're very sweet. Thank you. Okay. Christina Mello says Baron Trumpenstein had his first date. Feel sorry for that girl. He only just now had his first date. That's insane. Didn't he date anybody when he was in high school? That's crazy. Anyway. Oh, Kimberly Dixon said he didn't put his hand on the Bible either. Exactly. There's another thing. Didn't put his hand on the Bible. There was no Bible involved. Christina said he didn't even put his nasty hand on that Bible. Nathan said, yeah, I noticed his inauguration was AI. Okay. Thank God you guys don't think I'm completely nuts. Because believe me, I feel a little crazy talking like this sometimes, okay? But I always have to remind myself, this president, this presidency is insane. Look what happened in Chicago. ICE agents broke in to almost every single apartment, kicked down the door, took the people out, some naked, zip-tied children together. I mean, we're seeing stuff that's crazy, okay? Putting people in El Salvador prisons. I mean, so when I talk like this, how crazy really is it? Insanity's already happening. So I don't know. How many people has he laid off? Have they laid off in the government? It's insane. But that's what you get when you support a psycho. Okay. Let me ask this, because Reed Comics said something about this. So let me ask what this question that Reed is talking about. Clear, Spirit, is the Orange Menace's body doubles, are any of them having health issues? Yes. So I guess that's the problem. Okay. Okay. Debbie Price says, I think yesterday they showed a little of Trump golfing yesterday. I don't think he was there. See how they're not giving you a full-on picture? A mess. Okay, let me ask, Bless54 has a good question. Clear. Was the body double sick too with the swollen ankles? Yes. Christina Mello says, doesn't sound crazy at all. Thank you. Okay, Kay Jackson, very good question. And you guys, make sure you guys put your question in caps. I don't want to end up skipping it. Clear, Spirit. So will the body double be the one that's arrested? Yes. So insane. Clear, Spirit. Does the military know that they're seeing a body double? Clear, Spirit. Does the military know that the Orange Menace uses a body double? No. Insane. Bless54 says, hooray, we are ready for Kamala. Exactly. Clear, Spirit. This is from Reed Comic. Clear, Spirit. Does Stephen Miller know that the Orange Menace is a body double? Yes. Clear, Spirit. Do all of the Orange Menace's closest aides, do they know that it's a body double? Yes. Clear, Spirit. Does Mike Johnson know that he's talking to a body double? Yes. Clear. That's insane. All yes. So they're all in on it. Reed Comic has another question. Reed Comic, make sure you put it in caps. I just want to get all your questions because you got good questions. Clear, Spirit. Did Clinton know he was watching a body double? No. Clear. Did Obama know? No. Insane. Really? Annette Gray says, do the Republicans fear being caught in the Grindr scandal? Mike Johnson, Ted Cruz, Jim Jordan, Lindsey Graham, Josh Hawley. Have they all been on Grindr? I believe, isn't Grindr for I don't know if I think it's for gay men. I don't know if it's also for gay women, but I do know it's for gay men, I believe. So and let me tell you something. There is nothing wrong with being gay, whether you're a woman or a man. Nothing at all. I say do you, boo, and be who you are. And I think it's beautiful. The thing that pisses me off and frustrates me with these men is that they do everything against gay people and trans people, and they do everything against them. Okay, they're totally against them, and then they're gay themselves. That's like Thomas being an Uncle Tom in the Supreme Court. Okay, same thing. You're black, fool, and you're voting against your own people all the time. I can't stand him. I cannot stand Thomas. I think Thomas is more disgusting than the Orange Menace for doing that to his own people. He makes me sick to my stomach. Him and the other two black dudes that are in Congress. I like to slap both of them across the head. Okay. All right, let me ask this question. Clear Spirit. Do the Republicans fear being caught in the Grindr scandal? Yes. Does Mike Johnson? Yes. Does Ted Cruz? Yes. I haven't heard Ted Cruz is gay. I didn't know. Jim Jordan? Yes. I never heard Jim Jordan was gay either. I always knew Lindsey Graham. I always knew about that. But I didn't know about Josh Hawley either. Lindsey Graham? Yes. Clear. Josh Hawley? Yes. Crazy. Okay, Nathan Baker says, I wonder if Biden or Kamala was really at the inauguration, or was that AI too? Like I said, I don't know what parts were AI and weren't. I have no idea how that whole thing works. I don't know. But they said it was a little mix of AI and a fake Orange Menace. Let me ask this question by Nathan, fabulous moderator. Clear Spirit. Was Biden really at the inauguration of the Orange Menace? Said yes. Clear Spirit. Was Kamala there? Yes. Okay. So they were really both there. Which makes sense, because if not, when I asked if they knew that this was a body double, they would have been like, yeah, or something, but okay. Lester, we've been ready for her since she ran. Love her. Yes, Christina, I agree. Christina Mello says, we've been ready for her since she ran. Love her. Exactly. Okay, let me just keep going. And we got about 3 or 4 more minutes, then we're going to do the giveaway. I know. I haven't, I'm going to do a reading on him, on his energy tomorrow, probably. Yeah. Because I don't think I read on him or Kamala this week for their energy, which I never skip usually. But there's so much going on. So. And the reason I focus on all the stuff that's going on, because I almost feel like I'm doing like investigative type of reads, okay? Because I'm trying to put all these pieces together. Well, all of us empaths or card readers or psychics. We're all trying. So we're taking all of the little pieces and we're trying to put them together, okay, to get to Kamala being president of the United States, okay? So all this has to happen. So that's why I'm always just putting all this crap together, or trying to put all the breadcrumbs in order. You know what? Michelle Skane said Melania wore that big hat. We couldn't even see her face. Was Melania there? Let's ask. Because that could have been anybody. Clear, Spirit. Was Melania at the fake Orange Menace's inauguration? No. That's why she wore that stupid ass hat. Because I was always like, why can you not see her face? You can't see nothing. Yeah, because that wasn't her. All right, well, we have to ask that. Clear, Spirit. Did Melania use a body double at the Orange Menace's inauguration? Yes. That's insane. I'm glad you asked that question. Nisi T said, will she accuse him after he passes? Well, I've got he already passed. So. Exactly. Kimberly Wilkins says, the body double looks pale, not orange. Exactly. And sometimes he looks real pale. It's weird. It's always weird. Okay. Reed says, if this all ends up true, then 2025 pulled off the greatest con ever. Exactly. I got that he did, Aaron. Let's ask. Clear, Spirit. Did Clarence Thomas go to the Epstein Island? You know his nasty self did. Yep. I asked this before, and that fool went. Nasty. Okay, Kay Jackson has a question. Clear, Spirit. Is Gavin Newsom well protected? Yes, thank God. He needs it. Because I love all the memes he does and all the making fun of the Orange Menace, which I think is a good way, something good to do. And the reason I say that is we need to start making him, at least his presidency, into a joke. And it's more of a joke every day. And we need to make it so that MAGA, anybody who says that they love the Orange Menace or like the Orange Menace, they feel foolish saying it. Like they're embarrassed. That's how bad it needs to be. Ooh, Linda Russell has a question. Clear, Spirit. Is there a body double of Diddy in prison? No. Puff Daddy better hope that more people don't come after him. Okay? That could just be the tip of the iceberg. He did a lot of bad stuff. He raped a lot of people. And he taped a lot of people. So, there you go. Okay, Aaron M. has another good question. Clear, Spirit. Are the military talking with Cheney and Harris in the backroom meetings about Amendment 25? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Are they talking at all about the stolen election? Yeah. They're talking about everything. Beautiful. Okay. Christina Mello says, yes, Kid Rock. Okay, that's what I thought you were talking about. The one that's dating Lauren Bobo, the blow-up doll. Bober. Is that what they call her? Oh my God, I am really behind. Okay, you guys, I'm really behind and it's already 5 o'clock. Okay, so this is what we need to do. If you guys have questions that I have not answered, I have three new videos out today. Put your question in there, okay? Don't put them in this video because I don't always go back to this video. Big win for democracy. Oregon AG reacts to Trump's foiled military plans in Portland. Good. They're going in Portland. They're going against the Orange Menace's presidency with these raids. Okay. Anyway, so I have 3 videos that just came out today. Put your question in one of those videos, okay? Because I do want to answer your question, or you can just save your question for next week. Either way. Okay. So we're gonna do the giveaway. Let me tell you what the rules are. That's not it. I have the rules written down. It's not that many rules, but I can't remember everything. What the hell? I always have this written down. What did I do with it? Okay, here it is. So what we're going to do with the giveaway is, and I'll show you what we're giving away in just a second, but I'm going to put go in the box, in the chat box. I'll put go, and then you're going to write KAMALA. Okay, not yet. Wait till I say go. Also, when we're doing the giveaway, if we could stop the chat, that'd be great until we get through the giveaway. And also, one time only. If you're out of the country and you win, I'll put $12 in your PayPal account, or however we can work it out. I'll put that's the most I pay for shipping. So the most I've paid for shipping. So we'll do that. And I will need just 1 second. I'm gonna need your YouTube. Okay, I don't know what my brain problem is. I got way too much I'm trying to say. Sorry. My email is HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com. It's in the description of this video. And I will need your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, okay? Whoever the winner is. Also, what I'm going to show you, you get to choose one of these, okay? You get to choose one of the journals, okay? So I'll show you 4 journals. These are new things. Okay, so me and my husband have collaborated. And this week, I'm going to show you 4 new journals that we created together. The background is my artwork. And the wording is his artwork. He used the computer and put the wording over it, and he added some tarot cards. You guys are going to see it. All right. So here it is. So these are the 4 that you can choose from. Now I only have prints of it. I don't have the actual journal. I don't have these made up into journals yet. But this is one from last week. Okay. So this is what they look like. Okay. So they're journals. See that? So these are just prints. So don't worry. These prints will be made into a journal. Okay? All right. So these are the new, I'm excited. These are the new journals. Look at this one. So cool. Look at this one. Isn't that cool? So these are all tarot cards going around. And then he put in the mess. That's the US. And then this right here, the background here, that's all of my artwork. Okay, so that one's number 5. So memorize the one you want. Like when I show these to you right now, memorize right now, write it down what number you want. Okay, so this is number 5. This is number 6. It just says hot mess. And again, the background here is my artwork. Okay, it's abstract. I call it soul painting. And then it has tarot cards around it and fire. Okay, this one has fire and tarot cards. The other one was just tarot cards. This is number 7. It says the mess, that's the US. Again, the background here is all my artwork. And he changed the colors up here on the mess part. And then again, tarot cards. Okay, so this one's number 7. Again, the mess, that's the US. And now the fire is in pink and tarot cards. And then this part is outlined in pink. And then my artwork in the background. And that's number 8 and number 9. So you get to choose one of these, okay? And this is number 9. The mess that we call the mess, that's the US. And then this is my abstract soul painting, is what I call it. Okay. All right. So you get to choose. So hopefully you wrote down your number of which one you wanted if you win. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put in here, I'm going to put go, and everyone write KAMALA. Okay. All right. I put go in, everyone, KAMALA. Thank you, Nadia. All right. Everyone start writing KAMALA if you want to be in the giveaway. There we go. So sorry, you guys, I didn't get through all the questions. Okay. Get some water. Let me show you guys the originals. These are some of my original. Now, the ones that we used for the background are ones that are hanging on my walls. So these aren't the exact ones on my walls, but I'll show you. Let me show you the artwork. Oh, my leg's sitting too long. Oh, I'm gonna fall over. Okay. I'll show you a few pieces. I'll show them to you since while you guys are writing KAMALA in. So this is one. Let me stand back. So this is what I call soul painting. This is what I call soul painting. So there's this one. And I've done some really giant, like poster size ones on canvas. And those are on my wall. These are big, but they're not, I don't know what they are, but they're a good size. But they're not poster size. This one. In fact, I painted these, a lot of these, on my other channel, My Fairy Treasures. I painted them, actually did these live on, it's called Soul Painting, if you ever want to go see them. I did them live. I play like this cumbia, reggaeton, all that kind of music while I'm painting. It's pretty cool. Okay, there's that one. And so all of these will be turned into these journals, and we'll put the sayings on them. I'm just trying to see which way. Yeah, this way. You guys make sure you guys write KAMALA down, because as soon as I'm done showing you guys these, I'm going to pick the winner. All in shades of purple, which I think is pretty. And last one. This is like shades of greens and blues. So just wanted to share that with you. So I have a lot of artwork we can make these up with. So kind of cool. All right, let me put this away and then we'll do the giveaway. All right. All right, so I'm going to push stop in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Eliza. Okay, let me push stop here. All right, I just pushed stop. Let me choose the winner. You guys, you know what I'll do at Christmas time? Just something special. That abstract art that I just showed you, my soul paintings, I'll give one of those away. And you can choose which one you want for Christmas. So we'll do that for Christmas. Okay, All right, so now let me. Lunar Muse. Congratulations, Lunar Muse. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, so Lunar Muse, do you know which one you want? Do you need to see him again, or do you know? Let me write this down. Lunar Muse. So Lunar Muse, I need to know which number you want, okay, of those. Also, I need HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com. It's in the description. That's my email. And I need you to, I need your real name, your YouTube name, and your address, okay? And I'm going back down to the bottom to see if you can tell me which one you want. Number 1. Well, there wasn't a number 1, but there was the first one. I think it started with 5. So let me just make sure. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so was it this one? Was this the one? Let me know. The first one. Okay, so this was the first one. Am I right, Lunar Muse? Yes, that one. Okay, so I will, let me get a paper clip so I can put your name on here. Okay, Lunar Muse, it's right here. Okay, there we go. All right, that is it for this one, you guys. Oh, yeah. Liza asked, am I still selling those journals? I almost forgot. Yes, I am selling the journals. So, what you need to do is, if you want one of those journals, HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com, email me there and say, yeah, I'm interested in these, I'm interested in one of those journals. And then I'll have your email address. I'll have your email address from there, and I will PayPal you a request for payment. Okay. Just really quick, I'll just show you again in case you do want to order one. This is number 5. This is number 6. So I just need the number, okay? This is number 6. This is number 7. This is number 8. And this is number 9. Now, I am going to get all of these. I had an Etsy shop, but I think I'm going to open up a third, believe it or not, Instagram. And that Instagram is just going to be my artwork that I have for sale. And again, you'll be told to just email me if you want one of them. So at least you have a place to go and look at the artwork. And if you want to purchase, you can there. But I haven't done that yet. So for right now, I just told you the numbers. If you want one, email me at HerballyHipTarot@yahoo.com, and it's always in the description. Okay. All right, you guys. That is it for today. I've been talking way too long. Yeah, it's only 5:15. Thank you, Nathan. He put the Yahoo right there. Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for showing up for me, showing up for each other. Thank you to my fabulous moderators. You guys are awesome. I couldn't do this without you guys. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow on the tube. All right. Toodaloo. Have a good evening.